Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, I was calling in to say, first, I never knew Kevin Stefanski hasn't had one single healthy quarterback outside of his first year. And also, I would like the Browns to draft Abdul Carter to pair with Miles. And also, in the second round, go and draft Drew Eller or Curtis Rourke. That way, by the time they are ready to play, they have an elite defense behind them. Thank you.
Always appreciate all of the voicemails. Casey, Drew Eller, a local guy, has said he's going back. And some draft experts expect him, because of his size and his arm and all those things, to be a top 10 pick when he decides to come out next year. Rourke's intriguing. We'll see. A kid that played at Ohio University up this way. Again, it's a 3-win team. A lot has gone wrong.
Yeah, and like if you bring up a name like Abdul Carter or even a Mason Graham, there's these players on the defensive line that you see keep kind of being available at the point in time when the Browns come up to draft in the first round. And why it just depends what your draft strategy is, like how you view talent versus need, best player available, those certain things. Because if I just look at the Browns defensive end room going in the next year, I'm happy as it's constituted now with Miles. Isaiah McGuire's shown me enough that I believe he can be a full-time starter. Alex Wright, Ogbo. But do I let those players stop me from drafting an Abdul Carter? No. If you believe Abdul Carter is the best player on the board and someone that could take that room from good to great to exceptional, you pull the trigger. But that also is like, what do you need? You need offensive tackle. There's certain things that you need, but you also hear that this is not a great year for offensive tackle in the draft. So sometimes it's not just being bad. It's the being bad on the right year at the right position. Same thing goes for quarterback as well. If you view maybe two of these quarterbacks in this draft to be starting caliber quarterbacks, they're probably going to go before you get your opportunity to pick. And do they fit what you do? And there's a lot of things that go into that. So for me, it's best player available. And I think that Carter fits the bill for that. As far as just getting a quarterback to get a quarterback in the second round, I probably don't force it because I think you could probably still get a starter at a position that could help you in the immediate future right then, unless you believe that guy is the guy. Chances are, if you believe he's the guy, probably not available in round two. So it just becomes a part where you're drafting versus what you need versus best player available, and you're going to have a first round pick. And here's the other part we're not really talking about is this is only Barry's third first round pick. You have to hit it.
Yeah.
You haven't hit either your first two out the park.
No.
Newsom's been serviceable. He's a good corner. Your tackle definitely was an abject failure in my opinion. So whoever you pick with that first round has to absolutely be a home run.
Yeah, you got to get a guy that can start 5 to 10 years for you. Yep. If you're picking in the top 10. That's what you expect when you pick a guy in the top 10 of the NFL draft.